Sorry, normally I do not normally do not stream during this hour on Thursdays, cause usually I'm hey pup, cause I'm usually getting ready to go. Neither uh, neither going bowling with the Christian, Blake, and Connor, and wrong, Christian's dad. But Ron and Christian are Ron and Jana, Christian's mom, are in Florida. And normally, or I would be spending time with Grandma. I'm just out for a walk today. I'm just out for a walk right now. Sorry about the traffic. No, sorry about the traffic. What? Now I am apostrophe stuck here. Goofy! I will be stuck here for a while, for a moment. Anyway, I was stuck there because of the traffic. Just be patient, people. And anyway, I am so sorry for not live streaming yesterday. I am so sorry for not doing a live stream yesterday on Wednesday. I had to cancel due to work because of work. So, which is why I had to cancel. Normally I work on Fridays, but not this week. Normally I would have to work on Fridays instead of Wednesdays, but not this week. I worked yesterday, Wednesday, instead of tomorrow, Friday. Now I am off for the rest of the... Now I am off work for the rest of the week. That was the first time in a while that I had worked 3 days in a row. So yeah. So yeah, that's why I had to work yesterday and not tomorrow. I promise I will make it up to you tomorrow. Last time I worked on like multiple days in a row, then just 2 days in a row, and then have 2 days off in a row, and then work one day, and then have the weekend, have 2 days off in a row, Saturday and Sunday, the weekend. it was last year and the year before. Because last year, was last year and the year before that. Because in 2022, I worked like Monday through Friday every week from right after Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022 up until the summer of 2023. I worked two days off, and I worked 2 days and had 1 day off, and had 2 days off, and had my working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, then work Thursday and Friday. Then the weekend is Saturday and then the weekend is Saturday and Sunday off. Then I went to working 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Have Thursday off, work Friday, and have the weekend Saturday and Sunday off. And now it's, except for that is until 4 months ago. 3-4 months ago. The last week I worked. Tommy Boy here decided to interrupt me by thinking it was funny. Anyway, as I was saying, last time I worked 3 days in a row was towards the end of December towards the end of last year, going into January at the beginning of this year, was when I worked December 30th, Monday, December 30th, Tuesday, December 31st to New Year's Eve. Tuesday, December 31st to New Year's Eve. Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. Was Monday, December 30th, 2024. Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, New Year's Eve. Wednesday, January 1st, 2025, New Year's Day. And I just mentioned a U2 song, dang it. And I heard a New Year's Day at my work yesterday. And then I worked again, and then I had Thursday, January 2nd, 2025 off. Then worked Friday, January 3rd, 2025. Then I had the weekend, Saturday, January 4th, 2025, and a Sunday, January 5th, 2025 off. I always have weekends off. And now it's Mondays. And now I work Mondays to sometimes Tuesdays. Sometimes I don't work Tuesdays. And Tuesday, sometimes I have Tuesday off. So have Wednesday. And sometimes I'll have Wednesday off, and sometimes I would have to work. And sometimes I would have to work Wednesday, and sometimes I would have, and usually I have Wednesdays off, but it won't happen sometimes, doesn't happen sometimes. Now I work Mondays, every Monday, except for the times I'm off. Tuesday, but sometimes I'll have a Tuesday off. And I would have a Wednesday off, but sometimes I would have to work on Wednesday. Then I'll have slow down, dude. Or should I say slow down, dudette. Then I would have Thursdays off like I do today. And then work Friday. But not this week, 'cause I have Friday tomorrow off. And then I'll have off Saturday and Sunday, which is the weekend. And sometimes I do, like I said, sometimes I do not do a live stream on Wednesday because I would be scheduled to work. FedEx. And even though it's too early, it is too early for Christmas. But last week I made my own Christmas playlist for the year 2025. I was gonna make it like during the second half of this year, but decided to do it last week. And I put Frosty the Snowman, the song, in it. What inspired me to what inspired me to what inspired me to put Frosty the Snowman on my playlist was what inspired me. This is what inspired me to put Frosty the Snowman on my playlist. You see, this happened like you know. Hey, pup. This happened like 4 months and 20 days ago. I was having my work party for Smith's on 42nd Street. I have been working there since I was hired back in 2017. And my coworkers and I that were there, and our human resources manager Bonnie were playing the left-right game. My coworker Taya was there, but she wasn't able to do it. I didn't stop yet. And my watch says I stopped. And my watch says I stopped. And I had my Grinch Christmas tree up at the time. I was decorating it day by day, but couldn't put the 4 up there on the number 4 on the Christmas tree until December 5th. So I had to put December 4th and December 5th up on December 5th. And I am a big fan of the Grinch. And And they had the hat. I had the hat on the top of the tree and hands on the side of the tree, making it look like the Grinch. It was because I was so busy that on December 4th, the day of the Christmas party, my work Christmas party. Because why? I had to get to work. I had an earlier shift at work. I scheduled myself for an earlier shift because I signed up for the Christmas party. It was at Timbermine. That was where I filmed my short where I accidentally knocked over my coworker Josh's hat. Because I was going to do the I did the what's that on your shirt trick. I was going to, and I did this, whoop, and I did this, whoop, and was going to touch the chin, but accidentally knocked over my coworker Josh's hat. Instead, it was my coworker. It was that same coworker that I was doing it to, and the one who I knocked off his hat. The one whose hat got knocked off by me. I have two Joshes at my work. One in Click List and one in Meat and Seafood. And sorry, had to mute that due to copyright laws. It was hip hop music. I do not listen to hip hop very much. Just not my cup of tea. And the hat that I knocked off belonged to my coworker Josh, who works in the meat and seafood department. I'm a courtesy clerk at Smith's. And how the left-right game works. Yeah, I've been since 2017. My work party on Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. Hello. Hey. On Wednesday, December 24th of 2024, was the day of my Christmas party. December 5th of 2024 would have fallen on a Wednesday, but it was a leap year. Because we had the 29 days in February last year. February is the shortest month because if it's a leap year, we would have an extra day in February. February 29th. But if it's not a leap year, we would have 28 days in February, minus the extra day in February. February 29th. The next leap year will not happen until the next leap year will not happen until 2028, like 2028. And Bonnie, before she was my human resources coordinator, my human resources manager. Excuse me. She was one of the bookkeepers. And every time we do now she's my my human resources manager. Anyway, and she was the narrator for the left-right game, and she always does the narration for the left-right game every time. Bonnie, my human resources director, manager, who used to be one of the bookkeepers, and my coworkers that are there, and I, would do the left-right game. And what everyone does, and well, my coworker Taya, she had someone, she was there, but she couldn't do it. She had to have somebody filling in for her, to fill in for her, because on October 25th of last leap year, she had to have foot surgery. Which is why she had to wear a scooter. And a scooter which is why she was having her, and which is why she had to have a scooter at the party. Anyway, she's doing okay. But anyway, here's how the left-right game works. No, and the story Bonnie was reading and narrating was the left-right version of the song Frosty the Snowman. Hello.
Hello.
And she did say a naughty word. I am not going to say that naughty word, she said. It made everyone laugh. Bonnie said the naughty word by accident. The reason why I do not want to say any naughty words. Tommy boy here decided to think it was funny by interrupting me again. Anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted, the reason why I am not going to say any like, you know, jets. Anyway, sorry about that. The reason why I do not want to use any naughty words on my channel is because I want to keep it family friendly. You know, family oriented. Anyway, yeah. So, I need to put on deodorant when I get home. So you see, that is what inspired me to put Frosty the Snowman on the song on my Christmas playlist this year. And I also need to have lunch when I get home too. I'm getting kind of hungry. Have a great day. So this is how the left-right game works. I am going to finally tell you how it works. The narrator, everyone stands in a circle except for the narrator, and everyone that stands in the circle has a gift in one hand. I know it has and when the word left is heard, and the narrator is reading the story, and once the word left is heard, everyone passes the sorry, and when the word left is heard, no, not lift, left, L-E-F-T. Lift is spelled L-I-F-T. And when the word left is heard, everyone would everyone with the gifts would pass the gifts to the left. And once the word right is heard, just note that it is the R-I-G-H-T spelling and not the W-R, not the W-R-I-T-E spelling as if you're writing something, or the or the W-R-I-G-H-T spelling as in someone's last name, like Richard Wright, a co-founding member and keyboardist from Pink Floyd, who passed away in 2008 at the age of 65 from lung cancer. On September 15th, 2008. But when the word right is heard, when the narrator says right, R-I-G-H-T spelling, everyone passes the gifts to the right, R-I-G-H-T spelling. So that's how it goes. And the reason why it was the left right version of Frosty the Snowman, the song, it was, even though the word left and the word right were not part of the song originally, it was because it was, well, to go with the story. So yeah. That's how that was to go with the story that was being told and during the left-right game. If Connor was out here with me, he would have said, "Oh, really?" I would have said, "Yep." But at the end of the story, but at the end of the story during the end of the left-right game, you're wind up with a different gift. Once you have the gift at the end of the left-right game, also at the end of the story the narrator is telling, you would wound up getting you wind up with that gift. That's how the left-right game works. So yeah, people should stop littering. Whoa. People should stop littering. Sorry, I can't go on the sidewalk right now. It's closed. And it's all because of this. They are still rebuilding the school. They are still rebuilding the school as you can see, which is why the sidewalk right here is closed. Tomato truck, white truck, tomato in the driveway, blueberry truck. Jump up. Jump down. jump up. And I am almost home. So sorry I do not apostrophe normally walk. And no, sorry I do not apostrophe normally make a live stream and record a video while I am apostrophe walking. I just wanted to make this video really quick to let you know about my Christmas music playlist and to apologize for not doing my live stream yesterday. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Please like the video, share the video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and you have been warned. Do not pretend to be somebody you are not. Apostrophe, apostrophe, apostrophe. Squeaver! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry about that, bud. Sorry. Oh!